Hey, yo. Y'all know who it is. It's King Fight News. And Andy Ruiz may be stripped of a title he beat Anthony Joshua for. That's the IBF. The IBF may be calling their mandatory very soon. So this Anthony Joshua fight needs to get made. Otherwise, he will be stripped of his titles. At least the IBF. King Fight News, man. We got more on this. All right. Back in the building. Trying to hit 10 million views, that is. But anyways, Anthony Joshua lost his IBF, WBA, and WBO titles to Andy Ruiz, right? And the IBO, but I don't count that shit. And what may be happening right now is the titles have a very good chance of being broken up once again. The IBF has a mandatory challenger in Kubrat Pulev that may be called for a mandatory obligation, right? The last mandatory Anthony Joshua fought to fulfill was the WBA and or WBO, right? Actually, it was the WBA. It was Alexander Povetkin with the WBA. After that, Anthony Joshua took on a voluntary fight against Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller, we all know what happened with Jarrell Miller, right? He was doing all kind of steroids, EPO, HGH, fucking shit that doesn't even have a name. Some gamma ray fucking G2235 bullshit. I don't know what the fuck that was. But Jarrell Miller was on some shit. Let me just put it that way. A lot more shit than Dillian White was on, as far as we know. A lot more shit than Marcellus Wilder was on, as far as we know. Right? No, Marcellus Wilder's just a pothead. I'm just fucking with y'all. But anyways, a lot of people don't want to believe that shit. A lot of people don't want to believe he's a fucking pothead. Marcellus Wilder smoking a blunt with Deontay back when they were kids, I'm telling you. But anyways, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz, and he might get called on. You know, I think there's a very good chance if Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua don't get their shit together and don't get a fight going on that IBF, they're going to strip that title. Because they're going to call for a mandatory spot because of the pressure Bob Arum's going to put on that situation. Bob Arum's going to say, hey, my mandatory is due. Enforce the mandatory. There should be a deadline of X, Y, and Z, maybe January, February of 2020. And they're going to say, enforce the mandatory. If that doesn't happen, someone's going to get stripped of that title. Now, if Anthony Joshua finds a way to get that title back, I actually believe the IBF will basically be satisfied with AJ as their champion. Because they really, you know, it's been quite some time since AJ fought somebody for that mandatory. It seems like the IBF has been silently getting paid off, right? So I don't expect this to happen anytime soon, but I would expect these developments to come if the Andy Ruiz Anthony Joshua fight falls through, right? I mean, if the fight falls through, yeah, I think the IBF is going to step in and say, okay, hold on. If you're not fighting AJ, you got to fight our mandatory. But at the same time, if that fight doesn't go through, then Andy Ruiz won't be able to fight. Right? Eddie Hearn's going to prevent Andy Ruiz from fighting, period. And the titles will get stripped off him anyways. So it's kind of a tough spot. Eddie Hearn wants to bring in that Arab money, but we're gonna see if he gives Andy Ruiz some of that Arab money. If you know what I mean. But we'll see how it all plays out. For now, it's E-King Fight News. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For more boxing, remember where you heard it first. And yeah, hit that like button if you haven't already. Smash the subscribe. Share the videos, man. Like and share the videos. And y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy, E-King's Fight News. And we gone, man. Peace.